are Boris Jensen, and this is the Realty Boris podcast. We're back with another episode with a beautiful lady called Ruth Mbula, seasoned real estate agent, gorgeous Ruth. Thank you so much for coming today, and can't wait to do this with you. Yeah.
Thank you, Boris. I'm really excited for this, and I'm looking forward to having a very beautiful conversation with you.
Exactly. That's why we chose to have this with you today. And the context of this podcast today is what we see that they don't see. I mean, there are many things that we get to see in this market that buyers don't get to see. But before I jump to that, I would like you to introduce yourself, your background, your experience, and what you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So the excitement, honestly, it's on another level. My good name is Ruth Mbula. I am a realtor in Nairobi, Kenya, and I run Rubruna Properties as a CEO and the founder. So let's do this.
She's the only lady who puts pressure on me. I mean, she does videos every day on YouTube. And I said, look, if I was to choose any lady to have a seat on wheel on my podcast, that is in regards to real estate conversation and agency, I'll always pick you because of your work ethic, 100%.
Humbled, honestly. Thank you, Boris.
You're welcome. You do a lot. I mean, you do a lot, and you put in a lot of work in your field, and I really respect that. And I could have chosen anybody, but I chose you because you're worthy of being here. That's number one. And I think it's also important for you to explain to our audience your background. I mean, how you began all these things and your experience, how many years in the game.
Yeah.
It's so important to talk about that.
Wow. So I have been in this industry for the last 5 years. 2 years I was an employee somewhere doing real estate as a site agent. And one day I told my friend, you know what, I think I want to explore this Nairobi market. And he said, I know someone who can actually put pressure on you and motivate you. And I mean, I was brought to Boris, to his office that night when I saw his office, and I mean, the way he was inspiring people, clients who are buying properties, and that is the most important thing.
Yes.
I was like, wow, he's doing it.
Yes.
I can do it.
Yes.
And the journey began.
Yes.
We actually turned 3 years in this industry, and I'm really excited. Thank you. Thank
Amazing.
you.
That's beautiful. I'm so happy to see you growing. I mean, you are my protege. You are my, like you are. I don't know how can I say it. I feel so good seeing you growing. It shows that I groomed the right way, and it inspires me to do more to others. Trust me, I've lost nothing, and I've gained a lot in terms of blessings from Allah, and that's what I love doing.
And keep doing it.
Thank you
You're
so
touching many people's lives.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. By the end of this episode, our viewers will get to understand what we see that they don't see.
And of course, there's so many things. If you go through a realtor,
All right?
you're gonna avoid so many mistakes rather than just going to the market by yourself.
You think so?
I mean, of course.
But I've seen so many who do it alone and they do it so well.
I mean, you know, when you are a client looking for somewhere maybe to invest,
Yes.
you don't know where to start.
Yeah.
You don't know where the projects are.
Yes.
You don't know anything. You
Yeah.
don't even know the return on investment.
Yeah.
Basically, you need someone to guide you. It's like when you're going to maybe to do a legal, process.
Yeah.
You need someone who is a lawyer to
Very
guide you.
true.
Similar way for real estate, you need a realtor to guide you.
You know what they say about us?
Yes.
They say we're just door openers. We don't have to just open doors and for them to view, and we pay for just opening doors. What do you think?
Oh my goodness. What a realtor can make you avoid is billions and billions of money.
Sure.
Yeah, because we know the qualities. We know every quality the developers are offering.
Yeah.
We know how they do the works.
Yeah.
We know everything. We can guide you, even how, because we're involved in this process from the construction, groundbreaking, and everything all the way to completion.
Yes.
We know where the demand is.
Very
the
true.
places you buy, and
I know,
nobody's
I know.
asking for rentals.
Very true.
So you need someone to guide you in these things.
And you think we're the best people to guide
Honestly,
this?
we are the best,
Buyers
and
us.
we're doing a good job.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you're saying that buyers would avoid a lot with working with people like us. But then you understand we also have briefcase agents who are just all over. Somebody gets a property and it just, takes a bad bite and they call themselves agents. I mean, so saying that working with us helps them save a lot. I mean, I think in some way they also get to lose a lot working with agents too.
Really?
Yeah, because
You know,
yeah.
From experience, when you work with an agent, number one, you get exclusive prices, which you cannot get when you walk in. We have special prices for our clients.
True.
We negotiate for such.
Yes,
You
true.
walk in, you pay more.
Yeah.
You walk in with an agent, you get the best view.
Very true.
You are advised, actually this unit has a higher demand when it comes to rental.
All right.
Now you've avoided going for months without a tenant.
All right.
You're told, look at the plot next to it. This one, this is likely to happen to it.
Yeah.
With an agent, you know all those things.
You can avoid
but
that.
when you're just alone, you don't know anything.
All right.
You don't know where to start.
All right.
Yeah.
And
It's
so,
so easy.
and so you think it's so important for buyers to engage agents when it comes to purchase of property?
It's extremely very important because we work with them in this journey. Because number one, a realtor will introduce you to a project. Make sure that you purchase, you get your offer letter, your sale agreement is signed.
On
They
time.
send you, exactly.
Yes, update you,
They
send you
the
photos.
updates.
Yeah.
Absolutely, all the way to completion.
Very true.
After completion, they also advise you
Yes.
and tell you now we're moving
What
to the next step.
Yeah.
Getting you a tenant for that apartment.
Handover.
Handover
I saw you doing
also.
handovers. Amazing.
I know, and
Good
there's
job.
so much to it.
Yeah.
It's not just a house.
Yeah.
You go in detail to detail.
Yeah.
You know how the grouting is supposed to be
Uh-huh.
done. The skirting. This house was supposed to have this kind of fittings and
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
When you're just alone, it's extremely difficult.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, and out of experience, we have so many people who are buying foreigners,
Yeah.
people from the diaspora. They're not here.
Yeah.
They need the realtor, the real estate
guide
agent
them.
to go and do those things for them.
And sometimes I think we tend to get too greedy and we only think about ourselves. We go in, help the buyer buy the property, then we pull out. We let them, survive with their properties, and we don't care about anything because you
Yeah.
already made your commission.
Yeah.
But I think we also need to change our perspective on how we do this business. I think purchase or real estate agency service is from the start till the end where the client gets a tenant into the property, and even proceeding with management, because there's so much being involved in between here and they require our assistance.
Absolutely, even up to the gate, they are titled for the
Yeah,
apartment.
yeah.
Now that these apartments are getting titles.
Yeah.
I have experienced
Yes.
cases, someone reaches out to you because the clients are still the same. Your
Yeah.
client is my client, and it's
It's
another
true.
agent's
We have
client.
shared clients.
And then they say, don't tell me about this other place where
Yeah.
I bought. The moment I signed the offer letter and I placed my deposit,
Yes.
the agent ran away,
All
and
right.
that's it.
All right.
I mean, that's very, very sad because this one client who bought, he's likely to buy again and again and refer more to you.
Very true.
And remember, one happy client
Yeah,
is actually better or more important than an advert.
very true.
Because that, if they give you a referral, that's already 90% closed
It's true,
business.
it's true.
When they come back to you again to buy the second time, I mean, the process
it's
is even
easier. Yeah,
There's
because they trust you now.
The trust is
Very
there.
true, they trust you
They
now.
will actually tell you, Boris.
Yeah,
Just
I
tell
want
me
this,
where to
but
put money.
yeah.
Send the offer letter.
Yeah,
I trust
okay.
you.
Yeah, you see that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of good job done initially.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you this. I think that was 2019, 2020, I think so. I had a buyer who was almost buying, and I was, those days I was just beginning.
Yes.
And I had a buyer who was almost buying. But then again, what happened was, being that I was still a rookie, he ended up buying by himself. He bought like 3 properties somewhere
Yes.
in Westlands.
Yes.
I can tell you till today, they have not managed to finish the property. And he called me, Boris, you know what? I'm trying even to sell this property to come buy from you. I made a mistake. You see, if the buyer went with me, he was to buy a property in Riverside Drive. Riverside 108, that is. Just imagine.
My goodness.
And the client lost all that money, has
Yeah.
been stuck there, no ROI, no appreciation. You see? So it's very important for buyers to understand that we help in the journey, right? We help buyers in the journey. And sometimes I understand there's some buyers who tend to to act like they know too much, and they kind of feel like we don't deserve to be paid.
Yeah.
And they try to even sometimes undercut you and even go behind your back. And you just know how these things happen sometimes. And I think us discussing all these things today is important to put it out there and let the world know that agents are so important in the game of real estate purchase.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. I have also gone through the same journey that I get clients who advertise and they decide just to go back and buy. Then later they also come and say, hey, I bought, but Kubaya, just help me, resell this, or even I'm stuck.
I'm stuck.
This developer is not building anything.
Yeah.
We are still in 2022.
Yeah.
Rather than 2025.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's honestly very, very sad. So if you can trust us as buyers, we guide you. We work with you. Your work becomes easier. Your work is just to find the money. Let us get the investments for you. Yours is to sign the paper. That's it. It's as simple as that.
Look, Ruth, I've seen this trend of developers have changed the game, and I've seen them doing a lot of, initially, like 4 or 5 years ago, amenities thing was mostly into 4 and 5 bedrooms.
Yes.
But today I'm seeing, 1 and 2 bedrooms, they're
Yes.
doing crazy amenities
Yes.
in the property, and it's happening all over. Like every property coming up comes with a unique amenity. And I wonder what's happening. Why do you think so? I mean, why is that happening?
I mean, our country is actually developing in a way you
think
cannot
so?
compare. Yes, of course. Especially Nairobi.
All right.
Let me tell you, the architecture in Nairobi today, I think the only country in Africa which can compare
Shock me.
is South Africa.
What do you mean?
True story. My clients have told me,
True
they
story.
said what these developers have seen in Nairobi,
Yeah.
we don't know.
All right.
But it's actually amazing now that projects, even small projects with studios, one beds, are getting amazing, amenities. And of course, amenities is what sells a project.
Ah.
You need convenience. You need to have a pool there. You need to have a restaurant. You need to have your meetings from home.
All right.
And COVID taught us something.
All right.
You can work from home.
Ah.
So if I can create, or as a developer, you can create a very good ambience where someone can work there,
All right.
live there, unwind there.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, that's it we need.
That is what buyers are looking for right now.
That's what they're looking for.
It's a huge shift.
Even not even just buyers, even the people who are renting. If today I give you an apartment or a development with the modern amenities, it will move faster in markets for rental more than one which doesn't have.
Very true. I
Like
agree with you.
today,
Yeah.
I cannot live anywhere without a full backup generator.
Yeah, I know. Everyone
Yeah.
right now in this market cannot
That's the
live
thing.
without a backup generator.
That's
it's
the thing.
important because guys work from home.
Exactly.
Look, we have this thing happening right now. We have a lot of diaspora coming into this market to buy.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think? Local diaspora? What do you think? Who moves this market more?
Well, from experience on my side, I have experienced more diaspora and foreigners than local.
All right.
All of them are very important, but the diaspora, they are more confident right now.
All right.
Because initially, they used to send money, people call them.
All right.
I'm sorry to say.
No, it's true.
Family people used to take money, tell you that
Of
we're
course.
building this and that and that.
Very
They
true.
send you photos of
Yeah.
neighbors' properties and nothing is happening.
Mostly family
now
members.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now these developments have happened.
Yes.
Developers are building,
Yes.
realtors are there putting these projects in the market.
Yeah.
You cannot be conned. It's
Yes.
there. It's in the
It's
market.
everywhere.
I put it.
Everybody
Boris
puts
puts
it. Somebody else puts it. It's
Everyone.
all over.
It's actually so legit.
Yes.
So it's more safe for you. And the moment one diaspora client believes, the entire diaspora has believed. But the
very
moment
true.
one cries, the entire
Everyone
is
cries. It's so true. And I can tell you something. People don't know, but the buyers that move the 1 and 2 bedrooms for investment are diaspora buyers.
Absolutely.
Diaspora invests a lot in this market.
Yes.
And I think on this podcast, it's also important for us to inform developers to try and make it easier for buyers who buy from out of the country in terms of, purchase via USD, transaction, just trying to make it a bit easier for them because they're far away. Somebody is somewhere in California and wants to buy a property in Nairobi. I think developers should try make the purchase process much easier for them, for us to increase, right?
Yeah.
Injection of, just the investment into our economy. It helps people like us. It helps, caretakers, watchmen, fundis. Everybody gets to benefit from this, a micro economy.
Absolutely. Today, when you look at this, people from the US, people from the UK
Yeah.
are buying like crazy.
Yeah.
Even people from Africa.
Yeah.
West Africa is actually buying also a lot in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Now, developers have adopted the mode of having USD accounts
Uh-huh.
in the offer letter.
Uh-huh.
So if you're from the US, you're sorted.
Yes.
The exchange rate is actually amazing.
Yes.
Because you pay USD to USD.
Yes.
You get at least the CBK's exchange rate.
Very true.
But now very few developers who are putting euros there, they don't have euro account.
Yep.
So if they can make the process easier, well and good. The process of signing the sale agreement is another process.
Yes.
Because that's where the challenge you're facing.
Very true.
The client signs the offer letter very easily. They say send on email.
Yes.
Now sale agreement happens. Someone says no, you have to send the physical one.
Yes.
Or you have to come here, sign it from Kenya.
See, look at that.
Well, another developer says, no. As long as it's notarized,
it's fine.
send it.
Yeah.
Send it online. So if you can tell me to send it online, it's better for me. You've made my work easier because I'm extremely busy. Yes, and I'm an investor, so I need to feel convenience. It's like traveling. If you're traveling, air, what do you call them? The travel agents, the one who is giving you an easier time, you're likely to enjoy time more with them than the other one you have to keep on chasing them with this and that
travel
and that
agencies.
and that. The same way.
Travel agencies.
Yes, so the same way for the developers right here. So just make it so easier.
Look, I had a buyer who was buying a property in Westlands, and we had difficulty transacting from Switzerland to Kenya. So the money had to go all the way back to China, then come into Kenya. Look at that. I mean, there's a lot happening, and buyers sometimes don't get a chance to share these, but I'll try to speak for the buyers. It's important for developers to understand that, right? That we need buyers more. And so therefore, we can try make purchase easier for them. Somebody in Switzerland, Switzerland has, I think they have an issue transacting money into, some countries have those issues, right? So I think developers have to sit down and try coin a way just to bypass this issue, to increase the FDI into this market. It's so important.
Actually, that is very, very important. And so many people are facing the same challenge. I also had another client from Switzerland, the same way.
Same thing?
Yes, the same thing.
Okay.
The client came to Kenya, and she had actually a credit card. She said, can I swipe this? They said no.
No.
Yes, so she said, okay, no worries, give me the offer letter. Let me commit the small I have. The moment I go back, I'm going to go and transfer. She went back, and she couldn't transact.
Oh my.
And I said, I wish this developer could have taken a credit card.
I get
because
you.
some developers are taking.
Some do, some don't.
Yeah, some of them are taking, some don't. I've actually sold 3 units.
All right.
Someone was able to swipe, but most of the places they say no. So if you can make that easier, honestly, it's going to be amazing.
And then also realize that sometimes we transact money from like Switzerland into China, there's a fee being charged.
Absolutely.
And the fees are so high.
Exchange rate.
It's so high. Look, this is now to, I'm speaking to Ruto right now. This is now to the president. It's so important to understand that our real estate economy is being driven by mostly, foreign investment, diaspora, So therefore, it's also very important for them to understand that we need ease of transaction. Sometimes those fees are so high, and therefore someone will say, okay, why should I even send money home? Yet I'm being, charged this fee. Okay, I can take this money, buy something somewhere, maybe in Tanzania, maybe in, South Africa, maybe in Uganda, So monies go away from our country. So we lose money through that. And so I think this is to our president, I think he should be watching this maybe, Please, Mr. President, you need to work on the fees that are being charged on purchase of property in our market, because they affect monies into this market, and even they affect buyers who want to purchase and own property in Kenya, mostly even diaspora clients.
Talking of fees, can you elaborate which fee you're talking about? Is it the transaction? Is it the stamp duty?
No, transaction fees.
Okay.
Transaction fees, because when you transfer money from diaspora, you're being charged.
Yes.
And I read on the newspaper. There was an increment on the fee, and diaspora clients were calling me, Boris, what's happening in Kenya? Boris, what's happening in Kenya? The fee has gone, now how will you manage to say, let's relax, let's see how it goes. Maybe they'll change, maybe we'll find ways to maneuver, because Kenyans are very smart. They always find ways to maneuver. But then it's important for the government to understand that we need foreign injection from our diaspora, from our people outside there, from even foreigners who stay there who want to buy here. We need the investment here. We need the money into this economy. It's so important. It elevates our lifestyle. It elevates the economy as well.
Actually, in a very big way, because if you look at the developments we have today, jobs have been found. Someone is working at construction. Boris is selling. An advocate is doing due diligence. The purchaser is now getting their return on investment. Someone else has found now a rental unit. So this is actually benefiting all of us. So yes, I am into that. If the government, you can make it better, well and good. And there's another country in Africa, Congo. Oh my goodness, transacting.
It's difficult.
Yes, the fees.
All right.
From Congo to Nairobi, if you're sending money to Kenya, it's crazy.
Oh my.
It's actually more
crazy
than Switzerland.
I have a client who wants to buy from Congo, and you've been trying to freeze the transaction for like I think 3 weeks.
You better prepare.
A problem. We had to open a USD account. I mean, then we're going to Kenya shillings. It's back and forth, and the money is in Congo. I mean, it's too much.
And you can imagine what the client is feeling. They want this apartment like crazy.
Can't buy it.
Imagine they can buy it because of a process. So let's make it easier. Imagine if you wanted to buy this suit today, and you're told you cannot transact. Will you even sleep?
I know
it's so sad.
It's so much. I mean, it's a lot of headache. But then, Ruth, just to capture your attention on this, if you were to term this market with one word, how would you call it? Like, what would you say about the market in one word?
Wow, I'm going to talk about Nairobi. It's just
Nairobi. One word.
One word?
One word.
Amazing.
Amazing. Why do you say amazing?
For me, I'm still...
Don't say amazing because you're making money out of it. I know.
No.
Because you say amazing, you're making money out of it. I know. Tell me, why amazing?
Honestly, for me, I'm wowed about the architecture and the creativity that we're finding of late.
Okay.
Things I never imagined, things I go online to watch. I like watching stuff and infrastructure developments in Dubai, those developed countries, in the US. I just look at the architecture and I say, wow, how did someone think of this? I mean, you see those tall buildings, the way they're done, the views, the glass they're using, the curves, it's just amazing. And now we have it right now here in Nairobi.
Amazing.
Especially in Nairobi. Come to Kilimani, go to especially Westlands. Yeah, you go to Westlands and say, wow, am I in New York City? It's just amazing. You find everything under the same complex. The first time I ever drove to the GTC.
All right.
I couldn't believe I was in Nairobi.
Very iconic.
Yes. I couldn't believe my eyes. The way I just passed over that tunnel which connects this JW Marriott to the residential side. And I went the other side, I parked and I looked at it and said, wow, I think I like this.
And everyone has moved to Westlands, to that stretch. I'll be honest with you. Look, let's be honest. It's a podcast.
Yes.
It's important for us to be honest with ourselves and even with our viewers.
Yes.
Look, everyone has moved to Westlands Road. Why is that? I mean, it's too much. Too much of something is poisonous. Developers need to move with moderation. In all honesty, you know it.
If you are a developer and you're watching this, please, we don't want that. Because I don't understand why if today I go to Westlands Road and I find this is a nice place where I can build and I can get people to rent this apartment, I don't understand why everyone else needs to come there, block my view, and block their own view.
Imagine.
And it becomes so difficult for everyone to sell.
Selling is a problem.
Yes. It becomes you're here, the other one is here, you're looking at each other.
And you're also
crazy.
affecting those who bought.
Exactly. And the market is so big. There's so many places where you can just go and buy land. Look, go to Peponi Road, go to Brookside, go to Wayaki, Mutagari. Be creative. You don't have to copy paste.
Some developers this market are not creative.
It's crazy.
Look, they repeat layouts every time. Not even layouts every time. Like, the layout that was done like 4 years ago is still being done till now. Finishes that were done 5 years ago still being done till now. Locations, they see one person going to the guy, everyone's go there.
It's crazy.
No creativity.
Yeah, they need to be creative. They need to sit down with realtors. I mean, we are the people with the buyers.
Very true.
We understand what they're looking for. Don't come out with a very crazy layout and say, this I like. It's not about you. It's about the buyers. And the buyers here, there's a certain layout they like. We like privacy. We like
natural light.
Of course, natural light, the views.
Amenity.
Absolutely. Location. Where you place the bathroom, where you place the master bedroom. I mean, we don't want the master bedroom to be next to maybe the TV wall. You understand?
Yeah, I get you.
It should be like that. But the moment you sit down with a realtor before you do this, you're able to get it right. But if you go and do your own layout, then come and give it to me to push for you in the market.
And everybody's building. There's nothing unique. There's nothing unique. Let's be honest.
blocking and a blocked view, it's bad.
And that's why I'm saying this podcast will help so many buyers who want, because we are telling them based on our perspective.
Exactly.
How we see it.
Yes.
And today we're not hiding anything. It's open, black and white. You choose, you can see. It's black and white.
Yeah.
And it's so important to share this with our viewers. And even your clients are watching here. My clients are watching right now. And it's important for us to be honest with our clients, because they're the ones who have put us here today.
Absolutely. And we want them to get best of the best, because these clients are not buying just for today. They're buying wealth which they can pass to the other generations, and it should make sense. Futuristic, developments, which even in the next 10 years, someone will say, I want to live in this project.
Yeah.
I know of some projects in this neighborhood whereby in the next 15, 20 years will still make sense.
Yeah, very true.
But other projects,
crazy. Look, we have these. We have luxury real estate, right? That I think many realtors tend to push a lot in this market. And sometimes when you walk around this market, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if you experience the same, because I have agents who go out looking for luxury. And it's difficult to find luxury. It's mayhem, it's chaos. Because there's very few properties in the market that you can term them as luxurious. And then you also realize that in the quest of looking for luxury, you realize some properties are poorly priced. The price is just crazy. I will not mention which property, but you know the one I'm talking about. You know the one I'm talking about. There's some properties that are crazy. They term them luxury, the price is too high, but then there is no value. Let's talk about it. There's no, when it comes to ROI, when it comes to appreciation, sometimes, now there's something called being overambitious sometimes. You are ahead of your time.
Yeah.
This market, in all honesty, this market, buyers are too much into the price than even quality, in all honesty. So we realize that some buyers, some developers have come in this market who want to give so much, all right, which is not bad. But then again, we're not there yet. I kind of feel that way, and I don't see value in the products that they're trying to push in the market in terms of rental yield, in terms of appreciation. The property I'm talking about, it. Not only that, and some other properties. Talk about it.
No.
Don't mention them.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
As a developer, when you're coming up with the next project, and this is very important, please call us on the table. Clients, the buyers are looking at ROI. I put down 10 million. This is my rental yield. I expect in the next number of years, I would have gotten back my money. The amenities are good, and the space should be comfortable enough. I can live there, or I can rent out. It's not about you selling quickly and going back to your country. No, it's not about that. It's not about you selling some units lower, some units pricier. It's the same layout. Just sit down with us, get to understand what exactly buyers are looking for, and that way it will be so easy, even in the coming days, for the other projects even to sell. Because if today this one moves smoothly, it will be so easy for me to advise my clients, Boris the same, and tell the clients, this developer is serious about what he's doing.
Very true.
He understands.
Very true.
We can trust him. In fact, if we can trust you as a developer, we just need to bring the buyers by. We sit back and wait for you to complete the project.
But then, Ruth, look, there's some developers who over-exaggerate
the price.
I was going around and walked into a property and went in, saw their penthouse, and on the penthouse they were asking 200 million on the penthouse, and they say that it's the largest, most luxurious. I mean, let's be honest. There is no value in that. A buyer who puts his money into that property is, I don't know, is messed up. Because there's no rental yield that is really attractive, and also appreciation is a problem. And sometimes buyers don't know. That's why we're saying today it's real estate based on our lens. We talk about things that they don't get to see. You find a buyer putting his money in such kind of property, then even selling it becomes a problem.
I mean, that has happened many times.
Yeah,
Actually,
sorry.
people call me from nowhere. They said, I bought a property at this place. I need help. And the way they're so aggressive on you, you know there's a problem.
Yeah.
That property is not moving.
Yes, very
And
true.
you ask them, how much are you selling your property? They say the price. How much is the current tenant paying rent for that property? They say, and then you say,
See
how?
that? You see?
How is it possible? This property is going for this much and the rent is here.
It's crazy. It doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Honestly, that needs to stop.
Yeah.
Completely. And also the developers who are doing some very tiny units.
Yeah.
We need really to understand that a space and it's not functional, honestly.
Yeah.
And they call it a 1-bedroom, they call it a 2-bedroom, but the size is of a studio.
Oh, wow.
You do a penthouse,
Yeah.
but you do a kitchen of a studio.
I get you.
You've seen it.
I've seen them. Yeah,
And
I've
it
seen
becomes
them.
so difficult for us even to sell.
I understand.
Even if you take your client there, they look at you and say,
What
are
is
you
this?
even
Yeah,
serious
I
as
know.
well?
What is this?
Yes.
Yeah.
But in real sense,
Yes.
that is the only penthouse in the market.
Oh my
But the
goodness.
buyer ends up thinking, now you're a joker.
You see that?
Yeah.
It even devalues what we do.
Exactly.
But then look, talk about service charge. Because buyers,
Yes.
many buyers are watching right now, they buy property without even factoring in service charge. You know, they Boris, it's 10 million. Okay, sawa. Close. They overlook service charge.
Yes.
Talk about it. You know, it affects them when it comes to rental yield. They don't know.
Absolutely.
You know, we say, oh,
Yes.
it's 10%, it's 11%, 11%. But then they know that there's a minus of service charge from the rental yield.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Now, if you're a buyer and you're looking into buying,
Yeah.
service charge number one is very important for you to pay for that.
It is.
Reason why,
Yeah.
that is what maintains the property you're buying.
Yeah.
The external amenities, how the property is being painted outside, you know, the garden, the payment to cleaners, payment to, you know, the security and stuff like that. So it's very important. So what you need to do, when you're starting the purchase process, you come up with a list.
Yeah.
Or you as a realtor, you advise your
Help.
clients.
Yeah.
You tell them, the asking price is 10 million Kenya
Yes.
shillings. But apart from that, once you finish paying for this property,
Uh-huh.
there's this service charge
You are
of
paying.
10,000.
And
You
it eats
pay.
into your rent.
Absolutely. But again,
Yes.
it is important for you to pay because that is what will make your property stand out in the next 10 years. I have
Very
had
true.
a buyer who called me. It's actually this week. she's buying a 4-bedroom.
Oh, amazing.
And then she said, listen, I'm in the US. I don't want anyone to stay in my house. I'm buying so that when I retire, I come and stay there.
All right.
But here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to pay service charge for the
What
years
do you
I'm
mean?
away.
It's crazy. Come on.
Yeah.
It's
No.
not. You don't live alone. You live with people around there. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's not your own. It's not your entire property. Of
She
course, you
said-
own a unit,
Yes.
but you co-own the
You
entire
own the
development.
amenities. But now the moment we went through that journey and explaining to her why this is very important, even if you're not in the house, later she will say, it's okay, let me proceed and sign.
Okay, so buyers don't know.
I think most of them don't know about
Oh
these
my
things.
goodness.
Because if you're
Maybe
a
new
first-time
buyer.
buyer,
Yeah.
yes, Ash is a first-time buyer.
Oh, yeah,
Should
oh,
I
yeah.
know those things, that service charge exists and
Yeah.
the importance of that
Very
service
true.
charge.
Very
And
true,
apart from
Katie.
it, there are also other fees, apart from even the purchase,
Yeah.
price. You know about those things.
Yeah, closing cost. Yeah.
Yes, the closing cost.
Yeah.
You sell a house and later they buy during the transfer. They say no.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yes, I'm not paying. And they call and say no. Right. And I'm not paying this.
It happens a lot.
Yes, and then now you said that time. It happened to me when I was new in this industry. I never used to tell clients
I
about
know.
the closing cost.
I know.
I just used to talk about
The price.
the price.
Yeah, from this price.
Yes, so I got someone from the US. Who?
Uh-huh.
So the property was ready to occupy.
All right.
Then
Occupation.
yes, we did the transfer. He was not, he didn't have an issue with the service charge.
Yes.
He paid that one
Uh-huh.
and he moved in. Then now the issue of the sectional title came.
Comes
The
in.
sectional title now was ready under the developer's name.
Uh-huh.
It's time to be transferred to
Oh
the
my.
purchaser. Pay legal fee,
Uh-huh.
1%.
Uh-huh.
The vendor's advocate.
Yes.
Reason, preparation of the seller agreement,
Uh-huh.
transfer of the title, you know, all
Amazing.
those things. Because they are done by one advocate most of the time for convenience for this kind of properties.
Repeat that. Repeat for them to repeat for them. Repeat it. Repeat.
Yes.
Yeah. Repeat the line.
There is legal fee 1% of the purchase price. And the reason is convenience. The vendor's advocate handles all the sale agreements.
true.
Transfer of the title, because initially when you start in the projects, when they're off plan, we have one mother title. But by the time we're getting to completion, this mother title is surrendered back to the Ministry of Lands and each unit gets its own sectional title.
Perfect.
So, for convenience, so that this title is not given to you, and you guys are 50 or 100.
You take to the bank, you take a lot of needs.
You take 5 years.
Comes an issue.
Your advocate travels,
yeah,
for 2 months. The other one, for convenience, actually, that's why this is happening. And it's a common practice, actually, everywhere right now in Nairobi. Yeah. Even other places now that is happening. Yeah. So there's 1% legal fee. Now there's 4% stamp duty.
Beautiful.
But now this 4% is actually interesting. It's not 4% of the purchase price, but 4% of the value of the property.
Wow.
If you buy this property off plan, Boris will tell you 8 million. He has gotten you a very good deal.
Yeah.
By the time the property is ready to occupy, it's actually going for 12 million Kenya shillings. So the government will come and value. It's not Boris, the valuer from the government. Yes, come and value this property. Then they tell you it's 12 million. So you pay 4% of the NAT value that
very
time.
True.
To the Ministry of Lands, you pay on e-citizen, yet you'll not even send it to us, or now to the advocate to transact for you. So you need to factor in all those fees all the way to completion. But not an issue, because when you're starting, you just need a deposit.
Very true.
The rest you pay progressively all the way to completion.
Very true.
The legal fee you can pay during the purchase process, but the stamp duty is paid on completion when the unit is ready for you. And also the service charge as well. Some developers will tell you to pay 3 months in advance, 6 months in advance, or even a year, which is convenience even for you. You don't want the caretaker or the manager every month
pay these, blah, blah, blah.
sending you a message.
It's sorted already.
Yeah.
So you move in, you live there smoothly.
Exactly.
Now, before we jump into another segment, what do high-end buyers overlook when it comes to purchasing real estate, and it ends up costing them? Just one thing. You don't need to go too much into it. One thing they overlook that ends up costing them at the end. It doesn't matter even if you repeat yourself. It's fine. Let them know it today.
He's really insisting on that.
Yeah.
Now.
Yes. What do they overlook that ends up costing them?
To me, honestly, it's the people they're choosing to work with that they overlook.
She told you.
You overlook and you say you're going. You find a client who has money. You have 10 million Kenya shillings or 5 million Kenya shillings. You don't have to walk the entire Kilimani from that corner to the other corner. Go in every unit asking, do you have a unit?
No, just look for Boris, look for Ruth,
I mean, it's so simple.
Come on, we just over here.
That's the thing.
Our job.
We make your work easier. We ask you, what are you buying this property for?
Everything. Come on.
If it's investment, we know where to take them.
Exactly.
If it's a budget, we know where to take you.
Let me do my job. I love my job.
Thank
passionately.
You.
Come on. And look, and that's why we're here. Let's inform our buyers and our viewers that we play a role. Let them not just take their, start driving around looking for property. Come on.
I know. And Boris, it's just amazing. Also, sometimes they walk, then when they don't find, they call you.
Yes.
They say, hey Ruth, I'm on Westlands Road. This property you posted on YouTube, where is it? Where do I start? Properties there are 50.
So many.
Which one have you seen there? I say, take a photo, send on my. No. The one you posted with this day, this price. You need to book for a site visit.
Very unprofessional. Let me do something. Look. Real estate in Nairobi, Kenya, real estate in Kenya is struggling to move into professionalism.
Yes.
All right? So buyers also haven't really matured into handling real estate agents with a lot of professionalism. They always think that you are somewhere waiting for them to call you, then you can just make it happen. But then purchase of property is a process. It's not small money. You need to make a phone call, just organize for meetings, sit down, talk with your client, get to know what exactly they want, see if you have it, then you can guide them, right? It's a process. But then some buyers or viewers think that it's just buy on the fly, and therefore we can just call Ruth and we buy it. No. It's a process. They need to meet you and consult with you, and you guide them, and you just get to hear their problems. What is that is hurting them? And is it possible for you to solve that problem? If you can't, you pass it to Boris. Maybe Boris can solve the problem. If Boris can't, Boris can pass the client to somebody else. All right? So it's important for buyers also to understand that it's a process. It's a professional process.
That is actually very true. If you will call Boris or call Ruth or any other realtor, your work is going to be easier. You're going to save a lot of time.
Of money.
Because this agent understands exactly what you're looking for.
Season.
The moment you tell me it's for investments, this is my budget, and this is what I want to achieve.
Yeah.
I come up with a list.
You know exactly what they want.
Yes.
On the fly.
Actually, you don't need to go to 50 apartments.
No.
You just need even
Choose
three.
3.
That's it.
Boom, let's go see this.
Here and here and here, and you're good to go. You get an apartment. And also, as a buyer, if we ask you your budget, don't be annoyed. Because
Yeah, you
we've
don't.
experienced.
It's bad. Yeah, I know, you don't.
There's a 2-bedroom for 50 million, there's
Yeah.
a 2-bedroom
It's
for
true.
10 million.
Yes.
So if you tell me you're looking for a 2-bedroom for 10 million, Upper Market, Kilimani, Lavington, Kileleshwa, Westlands, I come up with a list, I know where to take you.
Yes.
We don't have to waste time. We go now to places that you tell me, oh my God, it's not within my budget. Or if you are a mortgage buyer, you don't even have the approval,
Yes.
number one.
Very
Now
true.
we go around, we start looking for properties, then later you go to the bank, they say, no, you qualify 2 million, yet you chose a property worth 25 million.
See that?
You can avoid wasting time.
Very true.
Yeah.
Time is money.
Exactly.
For anybody who wants to make money understands that time is money.
That's the thing.
And so therefore, if they know time is money, they don't waste their time. Say, look, Boris, I'm in the market looking for, say, a 2-bedroom, say 10 million. I'm looking for, say, a villa, what, 100 million?
Yes.
Is there anything that you have in the market? 5 bedrooms? Okay. How many bedrooms? 5 bedrooms. Where? I'm looking for a 5-bedroom millionaire. All right. Have you checked anything so far in the market? Say, I haven't checked anything yet in the market, but I would like to book a viewing with you. Okay, sir, no problem. I check the client through all the questions and processes before I get to even do the viewings.
Absolutely.
Now, what viewers don't know, what buyers don't know, that we work or even act the same way as doctors, because we are professional.
Thank
Trust
you.
me, we cannot just serve you on the fly. I cannot do that. What do? I have to make sure that I diagnose your problem,
Yes.
get to know how much it hurts you, get to know how long it has been hurting you, get to know how much you're willing to spend to fix your problem. Then, like I say, okay, based on what you've told me and how much you have and how long it has been hurting you, there is A, B, C, D that can help you. We are professionals. And that's why we sit down here right now talking about real estate, and we tell them about real estate based on our lenses. What am I saying? I'm saying that we are professionals. And it's so important for them to also understand that they need to work with us when they get to buy real estate.
Thank you. What is saying, now let everyone now handle their bits.
Yes.
Who's a buyer, look for money to buy. Let us get you the
Come
property.
to Boris, I help you buy the
Developers,
property.
stop selling. Focus on building.
Yeah.
You cannot be chasing sales on the other side. Focus on building, and it
Yes.
becomes so easy
Yes.
for everyone.
Look, a viewer is watching,
Yes.
or a buyer is watching,
Yes.
and he or she is confused. How can they get to know a credible real estate agent? They just came into Nairobi. They don't know Nairobi. They don't know Lavington. They don't know Kilimani Westlands. And they just, are confused instead. How can they get to pick a credible real estate agent?
Now, there's something we call licensing of real estate agents.
Yes.
In Kenya.
Yeah.
It's a new thing which started
Yeah,
a couple of
it's
years
new.
ago.
Yes.
Some agents are already now licensed.
Yeah.
Others are in the process.
Yes.
Others are just getting to know about it.
Very true.
But most of the agents actually now are licensed,
Yes.
or they are in the process.
Yes.
So you can go and search for the licensed agents.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you look at the reviews. Because reviews are very important.
Reviews never lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I did something wrong,
You
it's
see
there
it.
on the review.
Platforms, yes, it's there.
If I made my clients happy,
It's there.
reviews are there as well.
Very true.
So it's open book like
Yeah.
this.
Uh-huh.
And there's so many people. Also conmen are there.
Yeah.
But a conman will not accept to have a company online. Purchase chini ya maji because of the reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, when I was beginning this online thing,
Yes.
people who helped me understand the game, they were like, oh, why do you want to show your face on screen? Why do you have to go on screen to show your face? Why do you need to do it? I was like, look, I've seen how the market works, and I've understood that many real estate agents don't want to show their faces on the screen because maybe they fixed somebody somewhere, somebody lost their monies, and so therefore they want to come straight to the screen and show their faces. I am clean. I want to move on a clean, path. And so therefore it's so important for me to be on screen, let them know me before they come to my company. If there's any blemish that I have, they can get to see it.
Absolutely. And I have watched his channel because he motivated me to do this.
Yes.
It's open book.
Yeah.
The YouTube is there. You can go comment, ask questions, say anything you want to say there.
Yeah.
If you feel Boris didn't show up, straight for him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's there.
Yeah.
And it's very important what you say.
Yes.
show yourself. Let people get to understand whom they're dealing with.
Yes.
In fact, if you are a realtor and you are there online, you will even sell to people who have never been to this country.
Very true.
They will call, say, I have seen you.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Yes.
I've seen your video.
Yes.
It's enough. I don't need to travel.
Let me
Send
know.
the offer letter.
Let me pay.
And I pay.
It's so true.
It's happening.
Very true. Happens a lot in the office.
And those people who are buying online without coming, they buy. Then later they come and see, they say, oh, let me add more.
Wow.
Becomes even another business.
I had a lady who was buying property from it's called it's down south, the US. It's very Arizona.
Arizona.
So the lady is calling.
Yeah.
You know, I do my theatrics on video, and the lady calls. Boris, I've seen that I'd like to buy. Say okay. Go check her through the process. Then we discussed. Then she went silent for like 3 months. Then came back again. So when she came back, she bought like 4 properties at a go without even seeing them eye to eye. The lady took like 8 months, flew into Nairobi, Kenya.
Yeah.
She came to my Boris. I'm in Nairobi. Can I meet you? I'd like to see the houses. I said, yeah, no problem. Let's go. We went around the client. The client saw the houses. The client was shocked because she had been conned with, family members and all that. And I can tell you that I being out there, you being out there, it builds credibility, confidence. Clients get to trust us. They can see us. They can feel us. They feel like they know us inside out. You know, your clients feel like they know you more.
It's real time.
They feel like they're your friends, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's the connection we want to build with our buyers all over the world. Me and you sitting down here, we control the world in terms of real estate purchase in Nairobi, Kenya. It's so important. We influence it.
That is
and
true.
It's so important for us to also try help diaspora clients, local buyers, guide them. It's our obligation to guide these people not to make mistakes.
That is true. And for us, we have experience. We've made mistakes before.
Of course.
But now we know how to do it.
We know how to do it better.
Yeah, because we've been in this industry.
Yes.
We can foresee things you cannot foresee. We know what's going to happen next year.
Very
we
true.
have that visibility study,
Very
right?
true. Yeah.
We know where the market is moving to.
Yeah.
We know where the market has left.
And we will not tell them right now. We will tell you on our next episode where the market is moving to. But today it was just about.
Please have me again.
Of course I will. You're a very incredible soul. I love you so much. I love your energy.
Thank you.
I love your energy, and trust me, you will go so far. Me and you, you're going to do a lot in this market. But before I call this quits, I'd like to understand one thing. Your final thoughts before we end this. Final thoughts. Just for your fans, your viewers, come on. You have got a lot of people who love you. Final thoughts. Tell me.
Wow. This is what I have to say.
All right.
Thank you. I, as Ruth, I'm extremely humbled because I came into Nairobi market exactly 3 years ago. That was October of 2022. And it's been a journey. From the first day when I came, I did my first showcasing. The first client came, and my first client actually brought 8 clients.
Amazing.
And have been with them up to today. The property they bought, we did handover 2 months ago.
Wow, congratulations.
And when they came for the handover,
yeah,
all of them, the 8 of them,
but again.
yes, but again. So it's just been amazing.
Beautiful.
Thanks for the love.
Yes.
Thanks for the support. Nairobi is the best place to put your money. If you're looking for somewhere to invest, real estate is the thing. You buy this property of plan, especially the ones which are coming up. By the time the property is complete, you have capital appreciation. After that, you start getting your rental yield, and your property keeps on appreciating. So land, property is the only thing where it only goes up like this.
Very true.
We've never seen it go down.
It goes up. It's true.
My father, when he was alive, he told me the worst which can happen is stagnating. We are yet to see that as well.
Yeah.
So keep doing it, keep investing, talk to us, reach out to your real estate agents, and keep investing more.
Very true.
Nairobi is becoming bigger.
Big, yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Demand is even more.
Very true. Thank you so much, Ruth, for gracing these podcasts. My final thoughts to our viewers is, I just quote my colleague and my mentor. She's called Terry. She practices a lot of, she does real estate a lot in Westlands. She's called Terry.
I know Terry.
Yeah, Terry says.
Good job.
Terry says,
Yeah.
it's not competition, it's collaboration. Yes. Look, If I took this as a competition, I would choose not to have you here. Now I see it as a collaboration. Trust me and you have beautiful synergy. We have the best. I mean, we share a lot, and we are buddies. And I would love to see you succeeding more in this industry. Guys, this is our Boris here, the sitcom in the roof of real estate. It was an amazing podcast with my beautiful co-host. Beautiful, guest here called Ruth Bula. We say bye. We'll see you on our next episode sometime next week. Ciao!